Hello, everyone. It's Charlton, and one of the Thai Navy SEALs, who's one of the divers in the rescue operation in the Thai cave rescue, has died. They say he died as a result of lack of oxygen, and it's not exactly clear how, what caused that. You know, one of the persons who's in charge of the operation said he may have passed out. They won't know until they do an autopsy. He was delivering fresh oxygen tanks to the command center located inside inside the cave system, and the command center is 2 kilometers or 1.2 miles inside the cave. And on his way back out, something caused him to be deprived of oxygen. I don't. It doesn't say where they located him, whether it was underwater or if he was floating on top of the water or what. But one of the divers has died. It was sad news. Former SEAL who volunteered to help died last night around 2 a.m. It's about 11 a.m. there now on Friday, so this was about 9 hours ago that this happened. And it's difficult too. The reports are many times conflicting. This is so far away, and to get a real idea of the size of this cave and what we're talking about, it's quite hard. And in fact, I saw three different news outlets that spelled his name differently. Saman Punan. I'm not sure. This Australian outlet, which actually seems to be have the most detail, and it's the closest in location to Thailand. So I'm assuming that this maybe is the most accurate report. They call his name is Saman Kunam, but other reports actually called his last name different. Anyways, so again, as I was saying, it was sad news. A former Navy SEAL who volunteered to help died last night about 2 a.m. And his job was to deliver oxygen in the cave. He did not have enough on his way back. Rescuers continued to work day and night to save the Thai boys. It's really people just we just do not know how this is going to turn out, and their options are just not real good. And you know, I get the impression that, I mean, I don't know that they can stay in there for 4 months. I don't know that the kids could actually. I mean, there's even mention in here that the oxygen in the cave system, I think, is starting to get depleted. Right here it says authorities say the cave system is losing oxygen as they continue to try and get air supplies to the kids and coach through a pipe. All right, so and down here it says they say 1.5 kilometer of the cave is still full of water, and the mission will go on despite the death of the diver. The distance between Chamber 3 in the cave complex and where the team is stranded is 1.7 kilometers. One diver has to carry at least 3 oxygen tanks to reach them before replacing the tanks again on the way out. I mean, that sounds really majored. I mean, so they need 3 full oxygen tanks to get from the entrance to where the kids are located, I guess, and replace them when they get there to get back. Yeah, it's just incredible. It's really sounds just very uncertain. So it says two of the boys and the coach are suffering from exhaustion through malnutrition, which could make it almost impossible for them to attempt the perilous journey. A Navy source told CNN. It means rescuers could complete the mission in stages, with the boys who are well enough removed first and those that are too sick left behind. The coach is believed to be in a bad way due to sacrificing his share of food to the boys, ABC reported. The approaching torrential rains also threaten to derail the risky plan. They have a start rope, as I understand it, attached, that basically the kids and the divers can hold on to as they make their way through, the cave system if they have to dive their way out. They're still trying to pump rain or pump water out of there so they can get it down to a level where they could just float out of there. But it's, for some reason, we don't know if they're going to be able to pump out enough water in time before it starts raining again. And weather, I think, remains the biggest issue. I mean, there was even a report I saw, and I don't think this caused too much damage, where volunteers who on their own started trying to pump water out of the cave system, just like sort of taking the initiative, but actually ended up or didn't know what they were doing and ended up pumping water into the cave until the authorities realized what they were doing, and they were, it was corrected. But it's really quite scary, and we just don't know what's going to happen. But one of the divers, has died, and it just kind of it just indicates how difficult this situation is. Somebody who's an experienced Navy SEAL diver, and again, we don't know why he was deprived of oxygen. If he passed out on his way back, or maybe hit his head somewhere. We don't know. It's not reported where he was found, how they found the diver, or what. But it does say that after CPR, he was not able to be resuscitated, obviously. And they kind of go into that here. It says, however, the death of the experienced diver in the cave system underlies the inherent risks attempting to move the boys, who are physically weak after days without food. It takes even the most experienced divers up to 5 hours to swim through jagged, narrow channels from where the boys are to safety outside. Speaking to CNN Wednesday, Sade Courtney, a former U.S. Navy SEAL, said bringing the children out through the flooded tunnels could be treacherous. Here is I believe that's an actual picture of the cave system, and here's where they entered, here's where they're located, and it says belongings found, so some of their stuff must have been found here, and I don't know where the command center is located in here. It says the command center is 2 kilometers, 1.2 miles into the cave, and I assume I just don't know, It's pretty unreal, and it's hard to get an accurate picture of what's going on there. Like for instance, here it says, and it's the SEAL commander, Rear Admiral. I can't pronounce his name. We never experienced this, but it's a mission we have to do. We can't wait because it's urgent. We thought the kids would be able to remain there for a while, but the situation has changed. So, I don't know. I mean, the fact that oxygen could be being depleted in the cave system, and their condition, even though they seem to be stable, doesn't seem like they could stay there for 4 months. It sounds scary. I'm gonna keep following this. As soon as we have, other significant developments, I'll make an update video. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel, and give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.